The law mirror is being shuffled up. We're eating a good breakfast of little berries and strawberries and grapes. It looks like, which is great. Good brain food. And we'll try and see how these decks are constructed. These are 2 undefeated. This is our table 1. So these 2 have lasted for at least 4 rounds and know how law works in some fashion for sure.
I think for the most part, it's just going to be, do I have? I think you want 2 red searchers, or you want a Bonnie and like stuff to play early.
Mhm.
Like other than that, I think you're gonna have to send it back. This mirror is super tempo based.
Okay.
Let's
Looks like
see
we're
if they're happy with their cards here.
Yep.
Oh, they've already mulliganed.
Yeah, looks like the mulligan has already happened, unfortunately.
Yeah. So neither of them was happy with their first 5. All right, so I think this turn 1 kind of is going to tell you, like, if he plays like Chopper Go, he's probably not super happy. If he plays Nami, and there's the Nami. Okay,
There's the
yeah.
Nami.
So if he has any top end in his hand, I think he's got a pretty good. I can't see what that is. He's got a pretty good start. That's a Brook. Okay, it's the new promo pack Brook.
And there's the Dedan we were asking about earlier.
Yeah,
This bannable card.
Yeah, so both of these guys have like pretty decent starts.
Yep.
I would still rather be Aaron, just because he got to go first, and going first is
Well,
who's going to shambles first. But
now you especially want to be that because it looks like Chris missed on his Dedan. It looks like.
oh yeah, no, yeah. So this is another one where it's kind of weird how you take your. Oh yeah, no, this dude's just if he has a
Otama,
green card
fantastic.
in hand, it's going pretty well. But this is another one where I'm a little skeptical of like when to take life. Jeez, let the value train continue.
Yeah. Zoro added there.
When you look at a one-piece board and see all banned cards. So this is his 4. If he plays Filmbrook, that's how he can get tempo back. Filmbrook into like a Zoro is very aggressive. Might just be a Zoro here though. No.
Oh, Nico Robin
a
would be a
Nico.
nice card here for sure.
Okay, this is great.
You know your opponent has Otama, so you're just hoping they don't have Vista in hand.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can really start wrecking.
But like I said, a lot
of
of these players nowadays, they're playing almost no removal in their law deck. They're just trying to combo out as quickly as possible. I think recently I've been playing like 2 Robin, but there was a point where we were playing none.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes the life. I think you just want to shambles here if you can. Nope. We're just gonna play Blocker Law, I guess. Or no, we're just gonna play Luffy. Okay.
I think that's fair. If you don't have the green thing to go into, just committing a good body of the board is fine.
I would not have played this Luffy personally. Double Otama into the Robin is a blowout, and also allows your opponent to shambles. It doesn't seem like that's going to happen, but it is a absolute blowout.
The Nico Robin still has great effect. Still takes out a card. Still takes a card from life. All important things here. You're going to have to try and find the way in here, considering your opponent has found so many cards off of the 3 searchers they played so far.
All right, so he swings 5 at leader with leader. We're going to discard a 2K Sanji. And then what do we play into the board? We're going to play a Capone and
Otama.
An Otama. Okay. What are we Otama in? Oh, we're just going to bounce it back. Okay.
Law.
Okay, so restand Law. Can't restand the Robin, unfortunately.
Not how that works, unfortunately. Not a supernova.
Because Law needs more help, you know? But, yeah, Chris has kind of taken the tempo here away, but with the Robin. We're going to swing 5 with the leader. I think we're trying to knock out the Robin. I imagine we'll see double Dawn attach, go for the Robin. It has to come off the board this turn.
Yeah, you can't let your opponent still have that. It's
No,
gonna be
yeah.
good.
So you just make your Luffy unblockable, but
Luffy unblockable. You can play the Zoro here like he has. It's fine.
yeah. I think he's trying to bait blocks, but like, yeah. I like this where he's just keeping his board, getting rid of like not great cards in hand.
Yeah, no, perfect. This is great recognition by both players, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like 2 Dawns being tapped here, adding to the board.
Is this gonna be a Dadan? No.
What is it, Brook?
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be
I'll
the 2
probably
Dawn
go on the
attached
Luffy.
to make it
Yeah.
unblockable, and the Nico Robin is going down.
So it took a couple swings, but it finally went down.
We are tapping our 2, putting the Brook back into our hand, and playing out. Very nice. This
Okay, now we get to restand our Luffy.
restand law, and we can either keep it like this so we don't have it exposed, or we can try a big attack to get down to 1 life. Going first, I think, benefits probably attacking, but since especially since you have the Zoro already exposed, right?
I guess the problem is like your opponent had double block. I mean, I guess yeah, you're getting in your free unblockable now. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. The law mirror, I think, is you either go like full aggro or you slow down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What is this Dadan swinging at?
Otama was played, I think, on the Luffy there.
Okay.
So I think it's powering up to attack on the Luffy.
All right, and then we go to 6 to make sure it knocks out. Okay, you got it.
Yep, got a card and killed it. Tagging in for 8. It looks like probably at the Zoro. You're the one trying to play for board, so
Yeah.
Switching Otama into restand law, and now we attack the life.
Oh yeah. No, restand law is so good when you're being the aggressor. When you're winning, it does feel a little bad when you're losing, but
and Chopper comes
hard
out.
replace into Chopper.
Yeah, Chopper comes out to be a blocker. Now you got 2 of them.
This is where the mirror actually starts, when you're both at 1.
Yeah. First few life didn't matter. Now we're here.
Yeah. But one player has a full board. The other player is trying to build his board, so we'll see what happens. We still haven't seen a Bonnie from either player. Bonnie's huge here.
Bonnie would be very nice for sure.
Yeah.
Be able to find those blocker laws would be very important. If we could Bonnie into a blocker law, pick up a Nami, pick up the other Nami.
I don't think we have the Bonnie because we're thinking really hard. I think if we had Bonnie, we would have.
That's fair.
We would have searched, yeah. He's trying to figure out what's his best route to knock out this restand law without involving all these blockers, but I don't think that's a realistic.
It looks like just 6 going in at 6 most likely here.
Yeah.
Just fair. It's either asking for a card or a blocker. Usually it'll just be a card.
I might give up the blocker here.
Really?
Yeah, because it gives me a place to play a searcher next turn without having to. Okay, no, you're right. He just went straight up for the card. Like none of these blockers are ever attacking, so you could have just like blocked and then played the Nami and found another Zoro or something. But I don't mind it either way.
Yeah, so I think the reason I thought otherwise was that if your opponent then decided to make like a large attack, you could be down 2 blockers then.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So pitching the card there first, you know the leader attack's still coming. You don't know the Zoro attack is coming though, so that's a surprise to us.
I think that at this point we're going to go to a war of attrition. Who can get the most value from all their cards, and I think that Nami just has more value in the long run.
Yeah, see, I guess that's fair. Looks like we're in Chris's hands down to about 2 cards, and I think Aaron has a bit more than that. So that's probably fair.
Yeah, see, now we're down almost all our blockers. I do think Aaron needs to play. He's going to need a blocker here, or he needs to get rid of this law.
I mean, we have a lot of Dawn left. We have a lot of options of what could possibly happen.
Yeah, for sure. You can Otama into blocker roll, reset the Zoro, swing the Zoro. Like, there's all sorts of crazy stuff you can do here. That's what I love about the deck. It's just the multitude of options that you have.
Right.
And like, it's just without knowing what's in his hand, there's just so many things that could happen here. So he's just trying to figure out what the best one is for him.
It seems like in some fashion we're going to be playing towards building another character on the board and then using our law ability to pick up something and put it back down.
He also may have discarded the Nami. Oh no, that was Chris discarded the Nami, not Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so another Zora. Okay, that's just going to be a life, I would assume. Yeah.
That'll just your opponent's already showed they have on these 5K attacks, so keep going for them. And now I can use the law ability.
So is this a restand law, maybe?
It looks like we're picking up law.
Oh no.
So it'd be red, and it's a Luffy.
Unblockable Luffy, yeah.
And I'll attack 6. You've already shown you don't want to pitch any cards, so maybe you force another counter. Using a card though is painful for sure. It looks like we're just going to play a blocker ourselves in this Capone gang, and that's just a strong turn. So many attacks came out that turn.
And his still got a fistful of cards.
Yeah. And now it's Chris's turn to say, what can I do about this?
I imagine he just clears the Zoros and the Luffy if possible.
So you're never playing for life here, I assume?
I don't think so. He might, just because he's so far behind in card advantage. I don't know how many cards he has.
You need 2 attacks to get through. And so you have 3 total attacks then. The Capone gang gets blocked
for sure.
And then you have like what, 4 cards in hand?
1, 2, I think it's 4, yeah.
It's a lot of cards.
So if I had to guess doing law and math, one of them's dead. There's 2 2Ks and a 1K, so he gets 5K in hand would be my guess. That would just be what I would be thinking if I was Chris.
Okay, using the blocker first it feels nice from Chris's side. Now you can go towards the characters without impunity if you wanted to, but again, you're so far behind. 8K coming in, likely at face.
Yeah, it has to be face, I would imagine. It could be the Luffy also, just because you want your blocker to be a valid. Nope, it was a face.
9K coming in at face. 2.
I'm gonna guess he has it. Yeah.
And 1 more.
Like I said, law math. Oh, he had the Bonnie.
GG's.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Chris, but that's the law mirror, you know.
Yeah, right.
One of you gets card advantage, the other one doesn't, and
it kind of felt like that was the nature. Also, going first from Aaron's side feels like it was slightly important.
Huge. Going first is huge.
So
he also saw both unblockable Luffy.
The cat came
he's got
in
emotional
for
support there.
Yeah, at least some emotional support, but unfortunate from that. Let's jump back over to